Update settings. Okay. All right. Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, February 27th. I am working from home for a period of time today. Jeannie is back in the store. We have another sick dog.
I was talking with my friend this morning about how we've had dogs and they're nothing compared to the dogs we have right now. Like they were easy. Now what we have is hard. And I didn't know having dogs could be this hard.
It sucks.
I thought, I mean, Poppy was up at what, 2:30 all the way through like 6:30, something like that.
Yeah, it was. So was Dad.
Yeah, with Dad, and then at like almost 7, I took over. So Patrick's exhausted, so I told Patrick to stay home this morning. But yeah, if you need something from Daddy Mulligan, you might want to wait till tomorrow.
So anyways, yeah, these are the most high maintenance dogs ever.
Well, last night I went out to go get Poppy, and Momo was standing at the fence just looking out. And I was like, when they redid our fence, the gate used to just shut and it was easy. Now you have to like lift up on it pretty hard to get it to shut.
You just have to push it closed hard.
Anyways, she wasn't in the yard. So, and Momo doesn't leave the yard. He is such a good boy. Even if the gate's open, he left the yard once and then he walked right back. Poppy will go explore. So we were yelling for her, and out of the darkness, she came charging up, but it took probably a good minute, right?
Well, and she was like super out of breath, which makes me go, she was far away.
But I go, what did she get into when she went on her own
field trip?
Little walk. Yes, her field trip. What did she get into? Because she has been. So I'm a little bit worried, but she did want to play this morning.
I think she's going to be fine. Like, she's exhausted this morning. I need to jump in the shower with her and clean her up, but she's, it is what it is. So yeah, I am out of the office for a portion of the day today. Jeannie is back in the store, but let's not inundate her. Let's let her get her legs.
I do have some emails to catch up on, so I'm not forgetting you. And I think Patrick has some emails to catch up on too. So, but you can, like, if you feel like you've emailed me and you didn't get a response and it's been a couple of days, then send me another email, because I never try to ignore anyone on purpose. But sometimes there's like a little, Patrick, why are you smiling?
Sometimes I read emails and I'm like, I'm not even replying to that.
Okay, I'm not like that.
I almost always try to acknowledge, but there are some where I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna.
Oh man, there are some.
So,
you want to know the truth.
So, no, oh my goodness, you need to go back out, girl.
Karen Bull's going to be here today. She is going to be doing Lori Holt's. Oh my God, I got to show it to you. Have we even been showing you anything? Okay, hang on. I don't have anyone to run around. We have all our samples up here, and they look so cute. And let me grab this too. Sorry, you're looking at nothing. Should I grab this too? Let me grab this too, just so we can talk about this. Right. This is ready to stitch, right? Because this is what you're going to be working at. Whoops, let me get it there. Is that so adorable? And if there's still time, we still have, I think we have enough where we can cut, I don't know how many more kits, but if you want to do this, I would say get a fat quarter bundle, or you can get a layer cake. I did have somebody say there wasn't enough. When I suggested the layer cake, I did say you're probably not going to have enough. You might have to do a substitution of a different color, and you don't want to cut your applique pieces to the size they're calling for because there's a lot of waste. So if you are doing a layer cake, you're going to just lay down as you go. You're not going to go ahead and cut as per the instructions. You won't have enough, but you'll have enough if you cut as you go, and you might need to do some substitutions. You might have to substitute one yellow for another yellow, one brown for another brown. If you want more than enough, then you can get a fat quarter bundle. We don't have any more of those at the store, but you can still find them online. So if you want to find them online, what we have at our store is we cut the big cuts. Let me show you what that looks like. I'll just grab one out of the box over here. This,
Come on, inside.
These are the big cuts. And the big cuts are going to be, I think it's everything over, oh look, it says right here. So half a yard and bigger, although there is like a third of a yard for the wall quilt. There's two sizes. There's the wall quilt, and the wall quilt is in the 6x10, and then the lap size is the bigger one, and it's in the 8x12, and it's a big chunky bundle of fabric. Your background, your sashing, all of that kind of stuff is in here. The grass, the thing where there's a lot of. So we can cut you those kits. So if you've been thinking about doing this and you look at this and it makes your heart happy, then get yourself some entertainment and go ahead and buy the kit. Yeah. So cute. It is really so cute. Okay, so that's happening today. And this is next week. Zippy Bags 3. Unfortunately, they're sold out, and I'm sold out of Zippy Bags 3, but we still do have Zippy Bag 1 and 2, and they're all equally cute. And Karen's going to be stitching one large and one small. And I will get that supply list to you. You're going to have a little bit of prep work, just having your fabric. She's going to be doing, I think she's going to be doing some quilting in IQ Designer, and then some traditional quilting, just for regular sewing machines, so everyone can participate. But I think these are all Zippy Bag 3s. It's Zippy Bag 3. Zippy Bag 3. Cute, right? So cute. Adorable. So that's going to be next week.
So what else do you have going on?
Oh, I'm doing hopping down the bunny trail tomorrow. And I'm gonna be doing that from home. So I did not send out an email last night because I did not have I left my book here. But I went through some of the designs, and we're gonna start right at the very beginning. I think we're gonna get through probably 2 or 3 of the embroideries. Hey, Michelle. So I think we're going to do 2 or 3 of the embroideries, because it'll be a 3-hour sew along. And then what did I want to say about that? Is that so funny how it just gone? So, yeah, we'll probably get through 2 or 3 of the embroideries, and we're starting right at the beginning. And there was no part A for the ones in the very beginning. So, but I'll grab my book tonight and I'll send you something, but you won't get it until tonight. Just be prepped and ready to go and ready to have some fun. It's so cute.
Are you doing that from home, or are you doing that at the store?
I'll probably do it from home.
So that means you won't be in the store from when to when tomorrow.
I'll get into the store in the afternoon.
So you won't be in the store in the morning.
Yes.
Okay, because you have your sew along. I am not going to be in the store the morning of Saturday.
Yes.
So I'm hoping to be
So,
back
but,
by the afternoon.
and Happy Down the Bunny Trail, we'll do Stitch Out this Friday. When I do the projects like that, we meet once a week. So we'll do this Friday, and there'll be a sew along. I didn't even look at the calendar. As long as there's an opening, we'll do a second sew along next Friday.
No, because you're gonna be with the kids.
We don't have time. Oh yeah, no, I already put it in there. Did I already invite you? I already put it in.
So that's next Friday?
I invited no one. No one's been invited.
Okay.
So I'll send out that invitation too.
All right, but just keep in mind that like the Friday and Saturday, I think it's the 14th and the 15th, you're gonna be hanging with the kids.
Oh no. Maybe not. But I will be inviting you guys. I think I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't send you an invitation. Anyways, you don't need an invitation. This is YouTube Live. So I did have somebody say they didn't get their invitation. It's YouTube Live. You don't need an invitation. It'll just, I'll just be popping up like we just popped up.
Hey, I've had a couple of emails, and in most of these discussions, I think people are decidedly upgrading. But hey, Jeannie.
Yes.
So, but I've had a lot of questions about it, and
about what?
Quite frankly, I don't have a ton of Luminaires and Solarises left. I've got, I think, 2 Solarises. I've got 1 Luminaire. One of each of those is more or less spoken for. Like, we need to kind of get through that service and get it done. But I've had folks reaching out to basically say, why would I consider upgrading if I had a Destiny or a Dream Machine?
Oh my God. Why wouldn't you? Right. No, every time we do sell, because we still get traded in Destinies and Dream Machines, and every time I get on those, I'm like, these machines are so incredible. They're so amazing, even though are we 8 years out from those?
I mean, they were launched 10 years ago.
Okay, so they're amazing they're amazing. I get on them, I'm like, they still feel super current. However, the technology has changed and it's gotten better. So and when you get into the Luminaire and the Solaris, well, the Luminaire especially, now you get invited to the My Connection world.
And that's actually one of those. That's actually one of the questions I got in the last couple of emails is like, if I end up with a used Luminaire, like, does that help me in the world of My Connection? And obviously, yes, it does. But if that's really what you're looking for too, there are, My Connection is My Connection also with the Stellaire machines, or only with the Luminaires and Avenires?
My Connection is only with the
Luminaires and Avenires.
Okay. Luminaire and up.
Yeah.
But you get like auto split quilt sashing, which I think is incredible. You get the 1-step plate changer, which is incredible. You get the 10.5 by 18 inch hoop, which that
10.5 by
size just
16.
bumps you up, which is incredible. You get more throat space, which is absolutely incredible. So, I mean, it's like, it's as good as the Destiny and the Dream Machine were. The Luminaire and the Solaris are just so incredible.
Well, and I always talked about...
They're worth it.
I always talked about, like, when I would talk to Brother, I would talk talk about I would talk about the fact that the upgrade to the Luminaire was an 80%er. Like I would say within the first year and a half, 80% of our users upgraded. Um, and probably another 10% upgraded over the last couple of years. It was a big upgrade. Um, and so my connection is on the Stellaire 2, babe.
Oh, it is. Okay. See, I don't know these things because I was not concerned about that until now that I am a ScanNCut fiend. So yesterday, I did another video because I like you. I do not get the mystery quilt's a surprise for the retailer as well. I have 2 months, so I have through March and April, but I don't have anything past that. And so I did just stitch out April, my favorite, and I used the ScanNCut, my favorite.
So you videoed this, but you haven't posted it yet because it's a
I
surprise.
can't post it. Like the April block will not get posted until April 1st. Are we at 28 or 29 days of the month for
I think last year was leap year, wasn't it?
We're 28.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, I will post the video for March's block, which is really, really cute too. So cute. So, and let's talk about Wallflower really quickly. Wallflower is, you can join anytime. If you watch us show you each block each month and 6 months in you go, I can't take it anymore, I got to do it. You can join then. So we'll still continue to make kits. We hopefully will be able to get the embellishment kits. I was told that we'll be able to get them without the buttons, but they're not available for purchase right now. So, but you can join anytime. I mean, in 3 years, I don't know if we'll still have kids, but you'll still be able to join, and you'll be able to get those designs. And the same thing goes for digital dealer previous years. You can get all of those designs from the previous years too. The Kimberbell Club you get from your local retailer, and that is through 2021, 2017 to 2021. 2022, was it 2020? 2021, I think, was fill in the blanks that you get from the retailer. And 2002 is when digital dealer started. And that you purchase from the retailer, we purchase it from Kimberbell, and they host it for you. So that's how it works. I know it's confusing. But anything 2020 and earlier, you get from the retailer sends it to you. 2021, that's fill in the blanks. Also, you get from the retailer, we send it to you. And then 2022 on, from the retailer, we get from Kimberbell, they host it for you. Hopefully that makes more sense.
So,
can I show them something else?
Sure.
Okay, Karen's here. She's going to be doing the sew along for the rope bowls, and she brought in a sample. So this is Happy Easter, and we will be kitting this. It'll have the all of the fabric, because you're going to have fabric for the back and for the front. And then this one is Have a Lucky Day. Is that just adorable? There is an embellishment kit, which is going to have all the buttons and all the tassels. Like, how cute are those? And Karen has done so many at this point. She is a true rope bowl expert. So it is on the top of the promotions page for you to purchase. And it's not going to have these exact fabrics. I bought mostly the Kimberbell fabrics, and then there's a couple other fill-ins. Very cute, right? Very cute. So rope bowls, and they're holiday themed. Adorable. Okay. I don't think I don't, here, do you want to see it close without me? And I know it's backwards.
So, did you answer the question as to when you were doing March?
I don't know what question, March what? I haven't been
Like,
looking.
when are you
I
doing
just
the
see
March? When are you doing the March mystery quilt?
Oh, it's already on the calendar for March 7th. If you did purchase your digital dealer from us, you should have already received an invitation. If you haven't, like, please look in your spam, and then some of you do have servers that screen me out, but look in your spam and your junk first. And then I can always send it to you again, but you should have received that already. Those are Zoom closed, and those are for the people that purchase the designs from us. But the videos will all get posted afterwards. So they'll be put up and they'll be public for everybody to watch.
So, I'm just reading down here. All right. So, the update from Brother 1.04 for the Avenir has launched.
Is it out today?
It's out. It was out this morning.
Okay.
I actually had a call this morning from the folks at Brother, and it sounds like the majority of the issues from 1.04 that folks have been experiencing are addressed by 1.04. I think 1.04 has they launched it in the field, and they did some QA in the field just to see how that was going to work, and I think it has been incredibly successful. Having said that, you all have, any of you that have registered your machines got the emails from Brother regarding 1.04. Handful of things that are recommended are that that you've set the clock on the Avenir prior to installing the update. That you use a recently formatted USB, these are pretty large updates, so it is recommended that you use the USB rather than do it wirelessly. The machine will recommend that you do it wirelessly, or will let you know that there is a wireless update available, but it is just very much recommended that you do it through the USB.
You know what I'll do is I'll do a video. Ooh, flamage. I'll do a video. Should I just? Maybe I'll do it home updating mine. I'll do a video. Not that you need it, but just in case if you do need it.
I mean, we could always update the one in the store and do the video at the store too.
Okay.
Which time cycle are they using? All computers use military time. They just convert it to 12 hours. And I think the time issues on the Avenirs have been fixed. Stephanie asks how you're doing. Given that Jeannie's at the store, she's doing much better. I noticed that you tried to sit in profile.
Yeah, and I think everyone's going to be like, what? I think everyone's going to be like,
so
what did she do? You're not even gonna notice.
Marlene
Yeah.
says, "Did you notice Kimberbell is not including SVGs any longer? Were you notified from Kimberbell?" No, but it doesn't matter if you have my connection.
Yeah, but it does if you don't have my connection. Oh, you know what? I will do a video too because I don't want people that have Baby Lock or Solarises or machines that don't have my connection to feel like you can't do the ScanNCut stuff that I've been doing, because you can just save it to a USB and then bring it up on your ScanNCut via USB. So not a big deal at all. It's just going to add an extra step. And I've never done it before. You should see me doing these videos. You're going to be like, she's an idiot. If she can do it, I can do it. Because I'm literally, they are not polished. It is not, it is like real life. Let's do some ScanNCut together. But I've just been amazed with my limited knowledge and my very small brain that I've been able to do it. And every time I go to pull up my pieces, I'm like, is that going to be cut? And they've been perfect. So I've just been really excited about it because I'm not good at this kind of stuff. And it has been easy enough for me to do it. Yeah. So are we ready? Is that it? Oh, I did want to show you something else. So one of the gals that works here, Suzanne, and she's the one that teaches the accessory classes, has a new to her long arm, and she long-armed, she quilted. This is the national parks, and we have these here at the store. They are so cute. And I was like, you know, once you see it actually quilted, it makes such a huge difference. But this is the National Parks panel. It's a big one. I mean, this is like a perfect blankie for me. It's like, but she quilted it, still hasn't been bound yet. But if you know anyone who is a national park lover and you've been trying to figure out something for them, or maybe you have a grandkid, because I thought this was so fantastic that you could just keep track of the national parks that you visited. Or if you know somebody who is an RVer and that's something, a goal of theirs, to visit all the national parks. And I can't even show you the whole thing. But we do also have matching backing fabric for this. And it is just so, I just love it. I feel like I need this for me. It is so cute. So adorable. But we'll hang this up in the store. It just has to be bound. But it's so amazing. I wonder how many of these we've been to, Patrick. How many? I look at it and I go, I haven't been to any of these.
Well, so there were some pretty obscure ones on there, but I think we've been to most of the cool ones.
When Patrick and I, that is not true. When Patrick and I first met, or we first were married, it was always like, we would go on vacation and it'd always be like, oh, great, we're going to another national park. We're going camping again.
How much fun did we have during that period of time? Like, that was so much fun.
Yeah, those were some of the best days of my life.
And,
with a lot more best days to come.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I will be working from home. It's funny because she is frequently going out, so I may come in midday and then come back, or I may send you home early, just so she's not locked in a crate.
Yeah, can you imagine being locked in a crate with diarrhea? It sounds awful. We're not going to lock her in a crate. If anything, yeah, she needs some attention. She's probably like, Momo got all that attention. I need that attention. And now now she's Mrs. Poopy Pants.
So, yeah, it's been awesome. So I have some things I'm going to do from home. I will be available via email. I've actually been paying attention to my email. Like
You
Jeannie's.
just told me you didn't look at any of the emails I sent you yesterday.
Well, I didn't
or
look
the day
at your
before.
emails, but I looked at most of the customers' emails.
My emails are the customers' emails. I'm not just emailing you, hey, how are you? I love you so much.
No, but you're like, get this sent out, and I've got like 20 other things to send out. So I'm like, I'll get there when I'm done with the 20 things I'm sending out. So, but I will be trying to catch up on email today. And
Okay,
I will
let's
be
go.
available if needed. Marlene, so Shelly says that she should get the national park thing for her husband, and that you sound like her, probably meaning that she's like, great, another national park.
I'm not appreciative enough of the beauty around me, and I need to be.
I'm like, you didn't
Like
see
Patrick
that?
said,
You didn't see that bighorn sheep standing on that rock over there? And Jeannie's
that's
like,
not
there
true.
was a bighorn sheep.
That is that I try to like when I'm in bighorn sheep, because that is like such a treat. Like a moose, a bighorn sheep. I look so hard for that stuff, and I still don't see it. It's a curse. I guess I don't have good eyes or something. So I just don't see it. That's the stuff I want to see.
So Marlene says, are you putting hot fix or heat and bond on your Kimberbell applique pieces for the bench pillows?
I have been doing heat and bond light. Yeah, I've been doing heat and bond light. I watched a video with Miss Becky Thompson, who I absolutely love, and I wish I had more time to, like, I don't watch a lot of videos because I just don't have the time, but I did take some time, and I watched the video Michelle did, the ScanNCut video, which was excellent. And then I also watched Becky Thompson doing her applique pieces with heat and bond light. And what I loved about it is I've just been using heat and bond light on my fabric, on my low tack mat. And I don't even have my fabric blade because we're sold out of fabric blade holders. I've just been doing the auto blade, and they have been perfect every single time. And they lift right up.
So
it's like the perfect combination.
So last thing, and then we can go. I am like so not firing on all cylinders today. So Sue,
are you a sloth with Wolverine claws?
I like the Wolverine. I'm like debating that Red Bull in the fridge. I bought that like sugar-free Red Bull for those mornings, like when just nonsense. I feel like there have been too many nonsense mornings recently. Normally I like getting up at 4 a.m. and like climbing a mountain or something like that. This whole like taking care of sick people for a year and a half has been a lot. This is an interesting conversation because I've gotten a bunch of calls about this recently with you and the ScanNCut. And you upgraded from the 230 to the 330 to get my connection. I sold your 230. It took me one day. Like I listed it and it sold the next day, and I got $260 for it. And so a couple of people have asked me, is it worth upgrading just for my connection? Your thoughts on that, Jeannie?
Oh, yeah. For me, I just know that it needs to be easy. If I'm going to do it, I need it to be as easy as possible. And it's so easy to just, once you, I kind of talk about it, it's kind of like a party. Like, and everyone is invited to the party, and they're whispering secrets, and you've got to, if you want that secret, you got to be on the network. So once I got everything on the network, and I struggled getting everything hooked up myself. Like, it was not easy for me. I mean, I think Dana said it took her like 2 seconds to do it, but it was not easy for me because I just didn't kind of understand every part that I needed to do. But once I got everything connected, it has been so easy to send it. I did yesterday, you'll see my video that the Lumi was on my network and then it wasn't on my network and I had to re-add it. And I was like, you know what? It's good that that happened because then I showed how easy it was to re-add it again. And it's just like everything. Like it's like moving to a new town. It's overwhelming when you first move to a new town and you don't know where to find anything. But once you've been there for a couple of weeks, you know how to find the grocery store and you know how to find like the road to your favorite quilting shop. That's kind of how this is or has been for me, where it's intimidating in the beginning. But now that I've done it a couple of times, I'm like, ooh, that's so easy. I love it. So, I guess just
Oh, go
what?
ahead. Go ahead.
Just take the plunge and um, because I love it, and I didn't think I was gonna love having my applique pieces already cut because I enjoy the placement, the tack down, the trim. I enjoy that, but I am enjoying I feel like there was some kind of, I don't know if it was a toy or what it was when I was little. Maybe it was stickers. Maybe it was something where you had the sticker and then you placed it like in the spot where it goes. And that's kind of how this is. So it's a different process that I'm really enjoying. Instead of my placement, tack down, trim, I'm really enjoying, and I have new tools that I'm using. I'm really enjoying having it cut and then I'm placing it and using I'm using my little Clover spade iron. And then it's been perfect. It's been perfect.
Well,
so yeah, I really loved it.
And we've had some folks that have made the plunge and gotten the ScanNCuts that have talked about the fact that it's saving their hands, like that their hands weren't capable of managing all the cutting anymore. So last but not least, I just want to talk about how this works. So the ScanNCut, like I said,
Patrick, I'm gonna go because I need to get Karen set up.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye, guys.
So just to talk about that really quickly for the people that were that have kind of reached out. As I said, I listed on So It's For Sale on Facebook Marketplace the ScanNCut 230. It sold in a day. I got about $260 for it, and I felt like that was fair. That's kind of the price that I was seeing on eBay, etc. With my bundled price on the 330, quite frankly, it doesn't make sense to work out any kind of trade-in because I wouldn't be able to give you what you could get for the 230 on your own. So what I've been telling folks is if that's something that you want to do and you want to upgrade, then by all means call me and let me know. But like it makes a lot more sense to list and sell the ScanNCut. There's a lot of interest in the ScanNCut right now. And that's something that you'd be able to do, but you can always just reach out to the store. I won't be in the store till sometime this afternoon. Like I need to get myself together and take care of the dog. I will be working from home. Jeannie can always reach out to me and I can always call you from my work number at home. And then just to like watching the questions here, it does look like Marlene saying that, yes, it was worth having my connection. I think Jeannie's finding that as well. Cindy asked, are those pretty roses? Yeah, our neighbors had gotten roses for Jeannie, and those are there. And yeah, we are. Jeannie's actively recovering and should be back in the store. I'll be in the store for a little bit this afternoon, working from home today. I'll be in the store Saturday afternoon, but not in the morning. And onward and upwards. Everybody have a great day, and we will see you guys.